Let's head around the Inside Politics table, ask our great reporters to get you out ahead of the big political news just around the corner. Ashley Parker.
So in recent weeks, Governor Mike Pence has been quietly talking to Senate Republicans about hitting the campaign trail and helping them. And the original thinking was that he's less toxic than Donald Trump and he can go into some of these states where Trump isn't welcome and kind of help out. But you'll notice he actually hasn't held any major events, which raises the question, does Mike Pence bring sort of too much downside, which is basically the stench of Trump, and not enough celebrity upside? So that's something I'm going to be watching for to see if he does actually appear with these candidates to campaign.
That shows up on the resume, less toxic than Donald Trump. Dan?
John, this is the season in which the political scientists weigh in on what's actually going to happen in the election. We spend a lot of time talking about polls. We spend a lot of time talking about the candidates. In fact, the fundamentals often make the difference. There are a number of forecasts that have been done or about to be published. Most of them favor Hillary Clinton. Most of them project that Hillary Clinton will win, but there are at least two that say Donald Trump will win. And one of the authors of one of those, Alan Abramowitz, an eminent political scientist, is openly hoping that his model, which is called Time for Change and calls for a Trump victory, will actually be wrong because he's so anti-Trump.
It's the Super Bowl time for political scientists. We'll see whose forecast is right. Sarah?
Well, unlike Hillary Clinton, who has been raking in the cash, Donald Trump is facing a little bit of a cash pinch. He really only has until October 15th, sources say, if he wants to raise this money and be able to spend it effectively before Election Day. But because they are so frenzied about their scheduling, they make plans at the last minute. It makes it very hard to schedule fundraisers. And he's obviously going to need to spend more time campaigning and less time raising money in these last couple of months. And that means that all hands are on deck. Ivanka Trump, Don Jr., Eric Trump are all expected to be hosted fundraisers in the next few weeks. But some big Trump backers are saying that if he wants to be competitive when it comes to cash, he's going to need to write his campaign another big check.
Yeah, wait for that. Wait for that one. Abby?
Well, it's been a relatively sleepy August for Team Clinton, and this week we're going to see really the final blitz starting. Bill Clinton's going to be out there. Bernie Sanders is going to be out there for the first time since the conventions. In the subsequent weeks, we're going to see Barack Obama, Chelsea Clinton. Everyone is going to be hitting the trail. This is going to be not only the start of the stumping, but also a TV blitz. We're going to start seeing on Monday some Spanish language TV ads hitting the airwaves. This is really what all of those days and weeks of fundraising is all leading up to. They are going to really blast the airwaves for the next several months going to Election Day.
Make all that August fundraising, she hopes, pay off. I'll close with this. Republicans enter the final stretch of their bid to retain control of the Senate with little or no room for error in a handful of very competitive races. Democrats need a net gain of 4 seats, assuming Hillary Clinton wins the presidency, because the vice president would then break a 50-50 tie. A gain of 5 seats would give the Democrats 51, no matter who wins. At the Labor Day mark, Republicans see 3 GOP-held seats already as likely lost causes: Illinois, Wisconsin, and Indiana. They feel confident about holding once believed to be competitive seats, GOP-held seats in Arizona, Florida, and they're increasingly confident about Ohio. But 3 other Republican-held seats are at risk, all of them in major presidential battlegrounds: Pennsylvania, New Hampshire, and North Carolina. If Republicans can somehow win 2 of those 3, and assuming they're right about the others, control could come down to Nevada, the one state where Republicans have a shot at picking up a seat now held by a Democrat. Not just the presidential race we're going to have fun with over the next 65 days.